Hey everyone, I just had this really bizarre moment then upon turning the camera on, feeling like, oh my god, it's gonna be like going live. Like I've written a blog a blog on my channel about where we're at with going live, and that we plan to purchase the domain and website and email today. I am going to pay the extra money for the email, which I did not do with Life's a Story, which you'll see as my email is a Gmail account, and it does my head in right. I truthfully want to create a new email account for Life's a Story because it's www.lifesastory.blog, right? Life's a story, spelled the way it sounds, right? It's a sentence, yeah? Blog, right? Because .com was not available, and it was and is effectively a blog slash vlog. I felt really bad dry mouth today, hey? Anyway, this is it. This is the moment. So I'm like, where's my toothpick, motherfucker? But I guess I got the information from the pharmacist about these nicotine vapes, or more to the point, I got the name of them, as they're not something that is stocked. They are something that has to be ordered. So I've been reading all about it. I said to Merv, I was like, I really want one just as backup. And like in moments like these, I can just use the damn toothpick, right? So that's not exactly a moment of backup sort of example. If you follow my videos daily, you will know what I'm talking about. I have posted several times in them, and we're still yet to watch my therapy session. Jesus Christ. What kind of a content creator am I? This is a diary, I say it, and then life continues because I'm living with Merv now and everything's all blah, but we have had the same conversation so many times, and the look he is giving me right now is quite hilarious because I can read his mind, which is, we really have had this conversation numerous times living here. I have told you every time we've had this conversation that it's not me doing anything. Put them on. We will watch them. I've said I wanted to watch them. We started watching them, and we stopped watching them. This is exactly what the man is thinking, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah? Along those lines? Yep, exactly. Right? And he has an absolute valid point. It's weird. I get in my head weird about it. I would see more if you put them on and we just started watching. As I say, let's flip it and we'll just get him to start putting them on. But he's already up at like 6 a.m. in the morning to ensure that I've actually taken my meds because, well, we all know how I am with my flipping medication, and there's just so fucking much of it now. Like, I absolutely actually have to organize this medication review. I was saying to Merv, I was like, I'm at that place now where I want to do stuff. There's ants have been driving me crazy. I'm attracting the ants. So today I asked my good old friend Google, what is the spiritual meaning of attracting ants? And was quite fascinated with the response that I got. Numerous reasons. The ones coming to mind are they mean getting yourself more prioritized and like focused and teamwork and, basically pull my head out and do the stuff I keep talking about saying I'm going to do. The ants are here and helping me learn. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Trump says the US will take over and own Gaza Strip. Trump, I'm not going to say actually what I had go through my mind right then, because the man is just crazy enough to take it as like a direct threat, and even though everyone says whatever they want, so to speak, it's just like, yeah, wow, at least 11 people dead in a Sweden campus school. I immediately thought of you, Abel. My reaction to hearing it on the news in Sweden was just utter shock because, well, everything about Sweden that I know of just seems to make more sense in other places. Anyway, it's so fascinating, yeah, because when I make these, or when I'm talking or just being, I'm very aware of the level I'm at, right? And when I say level, it's hard to explain, because if someone had told me that they understood the level they were vibrating at because they could feel it and they understood it, it's real confusing when you have something within you and you know in a way that even I think I sound crazy, because there's no way for me to prove this except to live it. And even I'm struggling with this feeling that is in me. It's like this, I see and experience and feel things evidently far, like I've always known I was different, but Merv has thankfully at least agreed that, yeah, you know, most people understand. Jesus, I got interviewed by 25 medical students the first time I was put in a psychiatric hospital, because I have a uniquely complex, like, interesting, I guess, too, from a scientific point of view, case. Like, my stuff is, let's start listing. Like I've said, I write a story and just literally put a post. I know I've talked about it before, writing a post and just having each and every single thing I've ever been diagnosed with a link to what each and every single one is, right?
Yep.
That is, and then individually go into every single link and read about them. And then when you've read through every single thing I've ever been diagnosed with, and then step back from it and look at it as a whole, it's a fucking wonder I'm a rational speaking, able to even have these, live here, not be completely and utterly institutionalized for the rest of my life. Like, really, if you do that, yeah, link every single one of them out and then absolutely read through them all one after another. I might just do that, I think.
Might be there for a while.
I will be there for a while, I know, right? But, it's just, I don't know how to explain it out loud to me, which you're all aware of if you've been following me. I've been doing this for over 3 years now, and I haven't known how to explain it in any of them. But who knows? Maybe in 10 years, I'll be better at it. I just know that there's... Yeah, wow. I think the weed has kicked in. All right. Politics is quite fascinating at the moment with what Trump's saying and all the bullshit going on, and the news is like muted in the background. Merv and I, actually, to do a proper actual where I'm at, it's only 8.5 minutes in, yeah. It is the 5th of February 2025, and it's just gone 1:03 in the afternoon. Merv had his doctor's appointment at 10:15. We were there for over an hour. Oh my God, I took a little mini snippet of the video of the nurse. The nurse said that the scab had to be removed because of how deep it was. It wasn't going to enable the skin to be able to heal underneath. And then she had to soak it and go through this whole process. And she spent ages trying to get the little bit of gauze out of the scab. And I remember, I literally said it to her. I was like, someone commented on my video, because that's what I was trying to do, and told me I was wrong. And I mean, it was raw at the time, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So in saying that, I'm only just thinking consciously now, and I know I thought it at the time. If she knew she was taking the scab off, right? Why did she try to get rid of it? Was she worried it was still connected through to the skin? No, it couldn't have been. That was interesting.
She was trying to take the lint off first.
Yeah.
Then decided to take the scab off.
No, she knew she was taking the scab off before you even sat down. Oh no, before, like, No, she knew that by then. She'd already said it. She said it, then she put the stuff into soap. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, she took it off, people. It took a very long time. And her reaction was shock. Like, she couldn't believe it. She had to get the other nurse and then the doctor back in. As soon as I said to her, he was a paramedic, and she was like, but she did say they're their own worst, you know, doctors and medical people and whatever. Oh my God, people, it is made me queasy. I needed to get a chair and sit down. Yeah, it's like there's a hole, yeah, that he absolutely needed stitches for, like 100%. Doctor said it today. It's split, literally his skin is just split open, and it was raw all the way down, and then full of, what is it, congealed blood. She was at it for so long, and just all this blood stuff was coming out on the gauze, and that's when she got them to check, and she was like, look, I need to get the doctor in. We'd already seen the doctor. The whole story about that, but that's not for now. I never know if you all watched till this man anyway. This is only nearly 12 minutes, 11:43, yeah, 42. But yeah, wow. He has to have an x-ray. I wrote in the post this morning that I guarantee he has to have an x-ray. And he does, which is interesting because I thought he'd have to have the x-ray on the leg and the foot, but then the doctor checked the foot and he was like, no. But I asked him before we left the doctor, like, to go to the nurse's station, if he needed to get an x-ray. And the doctor said, no, I think it'll be fine. We're giving him antibiotics. Because obviously I said it, because at first I didn't know that Merv wanted that, but I'm freaking happy he does. He comes with mine because I don't want to have to relay all of it back. It's just easier. We tell him for each other everything, and then I tell all of you. Effectively. Yeah.
Don't have a backup to your backup.
Exactly. Anyway, what am I trying to say? The doctor had to come back, right, because of how badly the wound is. And this is when he's like, you definitely needed stitches, because once the scab came off, it was totally, it was yuck, yeah. But yeah, because of whatever this is, how come it hasn't healed, it's congealed, it's all blurred, and the skin is so red. The nurse, she was beautiful, Paige, I said I'd say hi. She kept touching his leg, and she's like, it's warm to the touch. And she was checking other parts and bruises and stuff for like the bounce back or whatever she come back, I think she called it. Capillary
refill.
All right. You gotta speak loud, as I say to Nicole. Loud if I'm making videos, yeah? If you're gonna talk in the back of our video, you know you're gonna be on the video, yeah?
That's right.
So, yeah, he now has to have an x-ray. We got to go into Glaston tomorrow anyway, because he's having a hearing test. So, different up here in Queensland. I don't recall this ever happening in Victoria, Melbourne. The doctor registered Merv for the x-ray, the radiology, and he got a text sent through to him with a link to be able to make an appointment via, it shows available times. And I got to say, I've had to have lots of different stuff, and I've never been able to do it like that. That's very cool. So I'm going to do that and try and get one tomorrow for him, work around the appointment. But I've been talking for almost 15 minutes now, so if you watch all the way through these videos to the end, you rock. I have every intention, we're going to have a meal for like our main meal midday, so sometime after me posting this we'll probably get up, I'm going to figure out and get my citizenship done. I have everything I need. If I just make myself, I can sit down and work my way through it and do it and pay for it and get to the end and just be done with it. That is easy to do. I'm actually quite capable of doing that. I've just made it quite bigger in my head. But I'm also very curious to see if the visa fees are relevant, because I looked it up and it says, not visa, it says general application for Australian citizen is 560 Australian dollars, obviously. And then it says concession fee, and eligibility for concession fee is obviously pensioner card, which I have, is $80, which I did not know. So that'll be awesome if that's the case. According to everything I've read, it should be the case. So that's where we're at. And yeah, you want to say hi?
Hey y'all.
Yeah, he's over there. So
Oh, little boy. Behave.
anyway, have a good day, everyone. I will be linking the links to the new channel in this video, as well as a post. Please subscribe over there so we can live stream. We need minimum amount of people, so please jump on board. Cheers, everyone. Bye.